When Dion Teague takes a stroll down Tacoma's Antique Row, people tend to notice.
It's that, I like your style, or that looks really good, or you remind me of my grandfather, especially when I'm wearing a hat.
Dion is the best advertisement a vintage men's clothing store could ask for. Good thing he owns one, D Haberdashery.
I've always worn vintage, and when I retired, I just had more time on my hands, and so for me it was hitting estate sales or going to vintage clothing stores, and it started to accumulate. And my wife said, basically, I don't know what you're going to do with this stuff, but you got to get out of my house.
His shop attracts all kinds of customers.
I think I boast the largest selection of, let's say, Pendletons or Levi's.
A big draw for men looking to make fashion statements with sustainable clothes made in the USA.
Local companies like Filson's, like Pendleton, like Eddie Bauer, they're all specifically from the Pacific Northwest.
Tacoma-based Quality Knitting Mill made Letterman sweaters like this Lincoln High School cardigan from 1963.
It has a lot of style, and it harkens back to that 1950s high school collegiate look.
Dion credits his grandfathers with his love of fashion.
They were from that era of you looked good all the time.
An era when men would accessorize with a pork pie hat, a mechanical watch, and suspenders rather than belts.
When you wear a belt, your trousers are sitting on your hip. When you wear suspenders, they're draping from the shoulders.
Not sure how much his younger customers will invest in suspenders, but Dion says anyone can begin their vintage collection with one special piece.
They're a little bit too long, or they need to be taken out or taken in. I say invest the time and money to do so, because if you get your clothes altered to fit you, it's going to fit you.
And then, like Dion Teague, you're well on your way to dressing to impress.
When you're dressed and you're going out to dinner, it kind of tweaks your ego a little bit when the people turn and look and like they give that, nod, like, yeah, that looks good. Because I do the same thing when I see someone who's dressed and you go like, yeah.